Hello, this is adeptus.noobus 1v1 on Quest Heresy. The players are, first up, Rostam playing the Plague Champion, ranged commander, can upgrade with some incredibly powerful melee war gear, such as the Armor of Pestilence. This time I actually remember what this armor is called, and the Plague Fist, or go for some more ranged crowd control ability war gear, such as the Bile Spewer and the Fetish armor, stuff like that. Very annoying. Starts with the damage over time bolter, which is really painful for light infantry based armies such as Orks, being played by Mimema. Playing the teleporting mech boy has lots of buffing war gear, and also can equip what is it called, the Death Gun, which is a suppression war gear, which is a very nice tool to control entire squads at once. So far, standard opening, not so standard. Rostam chose to go for double heretics first. He wanted to get some more map control, I gather. Let's see. A node, so we're not gonna see double CSM. Heretics closing in on this one. Slugger's already quite beat up because they were shut up on approach. We're gonna lose a few more models. They're not gonna go down, are they? Damage over time coming into play here. Let's see. Oh, I think they're actually... Wow. They're escaping with 1 HP. That's very unfortunate here for Rostam. But that's the power of the damage over time bolter, but these shooter boys are definitely gonna go down. Yeah, you mustn't ever neglect the power of the damage over time bolter. Where are those CSM? CSM are actually, they were chasing some more shooter boys. Mech boy has been very annoying. Got quite some XP there. He must have killed quite a lot of heretic models. Yeah, these heretics, they lost 5 members. But as expected, the Plague Champion won the first engagement. I don't really think that there's anything that the mech boy can do versus the Plague Champion in the first fight. And we see triple generators from Rostam, which would indicate a fast tech. I'm not so sure about that one. I would have gone for Noise Marines, considering that he's up against the mech boy, and Noise Marines are very, very powerful. Can be upgraded with the Blastmaster, and we see infiltrated looters dealing high damage to these heretics. These heretics are trying to get out of the suppression arc, but yeah, he'll have to retreat those, so now he'll have to get an answer to these looters first. I'm guessing we're gonna see grenade launchers. This grenade launcher is gonna be very good, and an aspiring champion since they can infiltrate, and the heretics need some detection now. Very nice setup here. He's gonna suppress the Plague Champion, but the Plague Champion actually has one more trait that I neglected to mention. He can actually, his firing rate is actually not affected by suppression. While he will move slower, he will actually continue to fire at normal rate. These CSM should not have gotten closer, and now we see the Death Gun on the mech boy. Ooh, that's double suppression. That's very dirty. No, it's actually not dirty, but it's very effective, because you will need quite a lot of investment to deal with this. So an appropriate counter would be Raptors, and I'm guessing Noise Marines. Yeah, there we already see... No, why did I say Noise Marines? Well, Noise Marines could still work with the grenade launchers, but we already see the Aspiring Champion and the grenade launchers as I expected. But yeah, the mech boy, that's gonna be very nasty. He'll need... Rostam will need something else to counter this double suppression setup. Or he can just play it very, very defensively, try to split his units, and kind of go for flanking plays. Yeah, there we see the more Daka global on these beam looters. This Plague Champion is... wow, he was so lucky that these models died, because if they would have opened up on the Plague Champion, that would have meant an immediate retreat. So far these sluggers are trying to flank around here, but there's nothing really for them to do. than to just kite away. CSM and Heretics should be chasing these sluggers, or they will. Yeah, maybe they will go for a decap. Nope, Mimema is going for these generators, and Rostam is wise to it. He's sending his Heretics after them. He's sending them to the wrong place though. We see big shooters here. We see the Love the Daka ability. That's actually not Love the Daka. That's Amy. What's that? I'm sorry. And there we see the close range Def Gun damage on the Plague Champion, forcing him to immediately retreat. Rostam on quite a lot of requisition. He should have purchased something else. And now we see these sluggers being knocked over by the grenade launcher barrage here. He actually did try to go for these generators. He should at least finish this one generator. But he's gonna take care of these heretics first. These heretics now with the grenade launchers have lost all their melee prowess and will have to retreat here, lest they lose more models here. There go a few more. And we now see, very interesting, the mucus discharge. I'm not sure whether that's actually what he needed. I would have definitely gone for some raptors here, but he's actually opting to go for fast tier 2. A blood crusher might be a possibility, so he thinks, but we already have the Def Gun on the Mech Boy and the Looters can easily upgrade to the Beamy Looters and easily take out the Blood Crusher. So yeah, not sure about this fast tier 2. Mimema has also opted to repurchase one of the lost shooters. It's also a good idea. There goes the grenade launcher barrage on the Mech Boy. Yeah. Yeah, he has nothing to actually really hard counter this double suppression setup. Could have even gone for one more heretic squad and got one more grenade launcher, since this is a mainly ranged army, and yeah, these heretics, they're being suppressed by these looters. Very nice setup because the Mech Boy can just teleport out of this. Yeah. So Rostam is hard pressed right now to gain any map control. He has double VPs for him, but it's a 2-to-1 cap. But he's surely gonna lose some generators here. But mimema is actually not attacking these generators. Like, this is the perfect opportunity to be attacking these generators. And now the Blood Crusher is out. Are we gonna immediately see the... Yes, there we see it. It's already queued up, the Beamy Def Gun. But this Blood Crusher is coming out quite unexpected. Oh wow, we're gonna see double Blood Crushers. I'm also not so sure about that, but we'll see how this one pans out. Especially considering that it's the Mech Boy. These Blood Crushers might actually be very, very short-lived. This Blood Crusher is attacking the generators here. Yeah, okay. Rostam cancelled the second Blood Crusher. He went for Bloodletters instead, which is a very wise choice here. These sluggers being idle on this side, getting their slugger knob. It's a very good idea, making them sturdier. Plague Champion now with the Plague Fist. I'm not sure what that's all about. It's always very nice. Yeah, you see the damage the Blood Crusher already took. That is no doubt from the Beamy Def Gun. Beamy Def Gun is highly dangerous to a Blood Crusher. So I'm guessing these Bloodletters are in response to the Beamy Def Gun. This would have been perfect if you also had Raptors, because Raptors could have easily tied up the Beamy Def Gun, and the Blood Crusher could easily charge down the Mech Boy, denying him to set up and actually engage the Raptors with his Def Gun. He actually chose to kill the Heretics here, and we have a Death Dread on the field now. The Death Dread surely far inferior to the Blood Crusher, but with the help of the BB Def Gun, which is actually doing nothing right now, this This Death Threat is surely gonna win against the Blood Crusher. But now, with the Mech Boy off the field, this Plague Champion is gonna run riot here. We see the Pestilence strike, but there goes the Blood Crusher with the heavy melee. These Sluggers, let's see whether these Sluggers can win against the Bloodletters. I'm not so sure about that. But now the beamy Death Gun has opened fire on the Blood Crusher, and it's almost dead. One more shot, yeah, it cannot survive this. But now we see Touch of Nurgle on these Bloodletters. Touch of Nurgle actually allowing these Bloodletters to survive here versus these Sluggers, or they would have gone down. Ooh, very nice that he put Touch of Nurgle on them, or they would have been done for. That last model surviving here. And now we see Weird Boy. Weird Boy gonna be very nice considering that there are Chaos Space Marines now on the field. I'm not so sure why he went for Corn Chaos Space Marines. I'm really not sure considering that there's a Death Gun on the field and double shooters. They're gonna suffer a lot. Now we also have Plague Marines. Plague Marines, the bane of Orks. Would be nice to see Chosen Plague Marines as well, since they're not as affected by suppression, and we actually do have a beamy Death Gun now, and Bloodletters. That would be a lot of melee to actually deal with, maybe even too much, but let's not forget, we now have Weird Boy. You saw the range of the Weird Boy. Weird Boy also has the ability, what's it called? Warp Vomit. Yeah, Weird Boy is a perfect choice right now. Can easily dominate this area here. Bloodletter's teleporting in here, but directly into the arc of the Mech Boy's Death Gun. He should have scouted that more. And the Mech Boy, just look at what the Mech Boy is doing for Mimema here. He's suppressing entire squads. And there goes the Warp Vomit. Mech Boy needs to move back. But yeah, that is such a crucial point here to control, because you can only flank around from these sides. So if you can control this, and if you can control the center, you basically control the game. And that is what Mimema is doing right now. Cornholian not out of this yet. He still has a VP lead for some reason. I'm guessing because he was doing much better in the other game. Oh, nice. Never knew that the Weird Boy's projectile is actually not affected by the slope of the terrain, because that thing went like some very weird way. Oh, the Plague Champions are actually tying up these beamy luchas in melee combat. They're no slouch in melee combat, and their damage over time is going to be very annoying. Oh, and there's a Noxious Cloud here. Those are going to be dead shooter boys. But Rostam actually chose to engage the other shooter boys. You should have followed the first ones. Not sure what the Weird Boy is doing there. Weird Boy wants to have some of that. Well, that's not a good idea. Beautiful knockdown. Sluggers can now close in. Weird Boy should refrain from shooting further at the Plague Marines, because the Slugger Boy, it's so disgusting. Maybe you're gonna see some zap. No, he does not have enough energy. You actually need to war around the Weird Boy to make him regain energy faster, because he actually regains energy very, very slowly. And those Corn Chaos Space Marines try to flank around. They now have Touch of Nerd on them. There you saw it. If Rostam was wiser, he's going to finish these Sluggers, but he lets them live. That's the second squad he let live. That's very unfortunate. That could have been GG right there if the shooters and those Sluggers would have gone down. Very nice suppression now from the Death Gun again. And he's gonna kite away here. Exactly. He knows that there's still Touch of Nurgle on them, but that single model is gonna go down very soon. Yeah, he needed to retreat. That's also more Daka on the Mech Boy. Very nice projectile here from the Weird Boy. Very nice shot, I should say, from the Weird Boy, saving his Mech Boy from certain death. And we see tier 3 for Mimema. Mimema also has enough energy, not energy, but red, to drop a rock. So Rostam needs to be careful of that. But he does not have a highly mobile army, so it's not as problematic. Because if micro correctly, he'll be all over the place. Wow, those bloodletters are getting owned. Too much ranged damage here. Bloodletters are only infantry. So they're gonna take a lot of damage from these big shooters. The Weird Boy now opening fire on the Plague Champion. Plague Champion does not have. Let's see, he doesn't. Yeah, he's now purchasing the Armor of Pestilence, which is gonna make him knockback immune. The Weird Boy is gonna take huge amounts of damage here from these Plague Fist hits. Look at the damage. There we saw the suppression from aiming. Was that, I believe? Or where's the mech boy? Where is the mech boy? Alright, he's over here. Yeah. There you see the power of chaos versus orcs. Especially plague marines, they're so tough. Especially if they're worship, because they benefit even more from worship than the other chaos units do, because they already have very high natural and HP regen rate. They're still on 3 models. They're so tough. Actually didn't catch the death rate go down. That's so sloppy of me. Yeah, there we see Slugger's gonna kill one model, probably. No, they're not gonna take the model. These Plague Marines though, so annoying. Yeah, and there's the death explosion. It's quite debatable whether that's actually unfair or not. The beamy looter is actually useless at the moment because there's no vehicle on the field, so it's doing what it can do best. It's gonna destroy structures and vehicles, and it's bashing the power of Rostam. But the Bloodletters are not happy with that at all and are going to tear into these beamy looters. But here is the mech boy again. And notice that if he teleports while already being set up, he does not need to reset up, which is very, very strong, let me tell you. It's very, very annoying to deal with if you have vehicles. $230, $222. VPs are ticking down in the favor of Mimema. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. It must be a battle wagon, because he is banking a lot of requisition right now. And there's the Plague Champion with his Plague Fist and Armor of Pestilence. He does not care about suppression right now. He never has, but now with the Armor of Pestilence, he doesn't at all. Those Slugger Boys are level 3 though, so he might be, he should be careful. If the mech boy, if Mimema were wise, he would have gotten the battery pack for the mech boy to support his Sluggers more. It's gonna make them even deadlier. Wow, this weird boy is really tearing into his own units here. It's very orkish, very orky to do. Ooh, and that is a dead Plague Champion. Yeah, he should not have tangled with these level 3 Sluggers. Let's see, Sluggers almost level 4. Level 4 Sluggers are so strong. These Corn Chaos Space Marines are on capping duty right now. They're being suppressed by aiming. What's that? And gonna take a face full of that weird boy. They're not losing a model here though. It's very annoying. These Sluggers are losing a lot of health here though. Still on 4 models, but still. And I was right, it's actually it is the battle wagon. If only he would have gone for a looted tank, he could have probably closed the game, because the looted tank would have come out so much earlier. He could have actually gone for 2 looted tanks. Like, he could have had the second looted tank by now. So that might come back to bite him in the ass. Weird Boy is trying to protect his natural victory point, but he is alone, and there are some grenade launcher heretics. So Is that double grenade launcher heretics? Yeah, that's double grenade launcher heretics. That's very weird. And there's the battle wagon, loaded up with units, and each unit that is loaded into the battle wagon actually makes it stronger and faster. So you see these stripes on the battle wagon side, and the more stripes it has, the faster it is. Red means faster, boss. Very nice knockback here on the Plague Marines. Plague Marines need to be tied up. They need to be tied up. But it's not like the Plague Marines are going to kill the battle wagon. It's not going to happen. Weird Boy needs to get into the battle wagon here. Yeah. Those sluggers are coming out of... They're dropping in and out. I'm not sure what mimema is doing right here. I think he just doesn't know what he wants to drop out. But now he actually popped out the Weird Boy. He needs to get back into the battle wagon, or that guy's done for. Please, sir, get back into the... Yes, very nice. He could use the battle wagon's ability to actually just crush these Plague Marines here. He should have done so. Could have even finished them. But the Plague Champion, look at the Plague Champion. Plague Champion does not give a damn right now. He's just gonna follow. I'm not sure why he used the Pestilent Strike over here. Probably does not take so much damage here. But he's never ever gonna catch the battle wagon that has units inside. So here's the problem. To make the battle wagon highly effective, you need units inside the battle wagon. But that also means you have to assign units to the battle wagon. So yeah, exactly. See, that's why he got more sluggers, is because he is lacking map control right now. He needs more map control. And there is a Chaos Predator tank with the Mark of Tzeentch, which is surely gonna be a threat to the battle wagon. But let's not forget, we have a BB Looter. That battle wagon needs to back up. Not sure what this mech boy is doing here over here. Maybe that's Mega Rumbler. That's very interesting. Let's see, Touch of Myrtle on these. Not sure what he's doing with that battle wagon. If he loses that battle wagon, it's gonna be a rearmor hit. Yeah, that was such a sloppy play. That was so bad. Sorry, I'm being so judgmental here, but that was so bad. Like, he could have easily moved it back ages ago. He should have just not taken that fight. That was just not a favorable fight for him. Because there were Plague Marines, there were Grenade Launcher Heretics, there were Bloodletters, and now he lost the battle wagon. That's a huge investment. He also lost the BB Looter. That is such bad play. These Bloodletters are not gonna go down. Yeah, those are just level 1 sluggers without their... Yeah, now they have their Knob Leader. But look at the damage you're gonna take. Yeah, and also that tank, it's not gonna win versus the Mark of Tzeentch Predator tank here. So mimema has actually... Yeah, he kind of screwed himself over by not going for a looted tank earlier, because with the looted tank he had enough splash damage to immediately force off Heretics and the Bloodletters, and he would also have AV, because obviously the tank counts as AV, and with the BB Looter he could have also won against the looted tank. But right now, yeah, see, this is also not a favorable matchup. First of all, that's a AV dedicated. Ooh, but here comes the rocks. Rostam notices too late. Ooh, with the Mega Rumbler, that's so destructive. But he has not killed the Heretics. He should have waited, and he lost the tank. I'm not sure what mimema is doing right now. He needs to set up his plays a lot better. Like, he had the Weird Boy. If he had the Weird Boy, he could have moved in front with the Weird Boy, moved back his tank, used Warp Vomit on this entire blob, and then used the rocks, which would have surely killed at least one Heretic squad. Let's see, these are level 4 sluggers, Rostam. You do not want to engage them. They are going to tear through you from Chaos Space Marines. Unless you have Touch of Miracle, you need to rekill those things. Look at this. Look at the damage. They are losing so badly. They're gonna die. Oh, but the grenade launcher barrage, but still, they're gonna die. there was no way that they were gonna get out of this. Not sure why these sluggers are still engaging here. It's a lot of damage here. He mustn't lose these level 4 sluggers. The Sluggernob he's very tough, but yeah, he's not invulnerable. And now we see Flash Gits. Well, they're gonna deal with the Bloodletters and the Plague Marines with the Git Finder upgrade. But yeah, this game has, I'm not sure what happened here. This was certainly Mimema's game to lose, but now look at the map controls. The map is almost entirely blue. Rostam has the far superior army here. Weird Boy, level 3, needs to retreat right now. It needs to retreat right now. Yeah, it needs to move back. I think it has Warpath on it. Yeah, that's why it's moving so fast. These grenade launcher heretics are also tearing into these sluggers. These sluggers level 1. Nah, you do not need. No. You need to not engage them. Especially if you start opening fire with your Weird Boy. It's not good at all. But there you see the Flash Gits. Flash Gits are actually getting the blasters. Why? Why are you getting blasters? They deal psychic down. Okay, those are Germans. That's maybe why. But yeah. Mimema has maneuvered himself into a very, very, very difficult spot here. They're getting their lightning claws. I'm not so sure about these lightning claws because if they would have gone for auto cannons, yeah, the Weird Boy is gonna be able to control them with the Warp Bomb it, and if Rostam's not careful and Mimema actually can pull it off, he can ground control with the Weird Boy and kite, and those Terminators will have to waste their teleport. But as it looks right now, yeah, that's going to be game, because I do not see Mimema taking back this victory point. Like if Rostam keeps his Terminators over here with the shrine and the worship and all that stuff, that like this is never gonna be taken. Like he might decap it, but yeah, those are lightning claw Terminators. But there's another rocks, and those sluggers are caught in it. Those Terminators are actually, yeah, those sluggers are wiped. He actually wiped his own sluggers. Oh my god, that's so not good. This is certainly game. This is GG. Yeah, there we see the teleport. Lightning claws are gonna tear through these Flash Gits. Flash Gits are heavy infantry. Ooh, yeah, that Weird Boy. Not sure why he's staying in there. Why are you staying in there? I mean, the game's over anyway. One more swing from these lightning claws. Oh, but look, the Flash Gits with their 10% chance to deal knockback to themselves and around, I think some explosive damage around them, actually killed their own Weird Boy. And there you have it. Wow, what a strange game. Mimema gave that away so easily. Like, the battle wagon was such a huge mistake. Should have gone for double looted tanks, or maybe even looted tanks and mobs or something. Like, get more units on the field. But the battle wagon was such a big mistake because he lacked map control. He lacked map control as a teleporting hero versus the Plague Champion. So there you have it. Let's look at the heroes. We have level 5 Plague Champion with the Plague Fist, the Armor of Pestilence, and the Mucus Discharge. Sure, he's a huge melee threat right now, but I'm not sure whether that was necessary. Would have been, I think, more beneficial to actually get either the Bile Spewer or to just leave him at default, because the damage over time bolter is very, very dangerous to sluggers. And we have the Mech Boy here, level 9. He actually did very well with the Def Gun, the Mega Rumbler, okay, the Custom Force Field as well. I'm not sure what the Custom Force Field is necessary. He should have gone Battery Pack. Surely he should have gone Battery Pack. Support these sluggers. Level 4 sluggers, things you can do with level 4 sluggers. You can actually, if you would have gone for battery pack and the super tough beam, I think those are not mutually exclusive. Are they mutually exclusive? I'm not too sure right now. He could have supported those sluggers. He could have maybe taken on the lightning claw terminators. Maybe. But I'm not sure. But yeah, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the game. See you soon.